The effect of furniture type and working position when drawing with a laptop on musculoskeletal pain among students and the text design strategy. By Dian, Moneta, and the Supermanning Room. Introduction. To the COVID-19 pandemic, the learning activities are done from home. The concept of work from home forces students to build their own working area with limited facilities they have at home. Ergonomics aim to reduce working fatigue and pain, thus improving individuals' work performance and effectiveness and minimizing the risk of accidents. Digital drawing activities using laptop need a facility that support and sway them to support their body function. The purpose of the study: finding out students' working methods and the rise of level of their working habits, position, and activities. The study also identifies the table and chair type and their effect on students' pain when working on digital drawing assessment. The findings of this study made by a comfortable table design that consider their habit of frequent position change when working on digital drawing assessment for an extended period of time. Scope of the study: discuss the issues of students' working habit, position, and activities. It also discusses table and chair type used by the student when working on digital drawing activities for a certain period that causes pain in a certain part of the body. Significance of the study: for students can be used as a reference to find a comfortable working position as they often work on drawing assessment for an extended period of time. For product designer, provide a design ideal comfortable for students when working on digital drawing assessment and support their habit of frequent position change in order to reduce pain. For interior designer, provide idea to establish an interior space in the bedroom that is comfortable for both sleeping and working on assessment and support the student frequent movement when working on digital drawing assessment. Research method: first is start, then identify problems, formulating a problem, make observation, filling out the Nordic body map questionnaire by a student, then data processing, scoring the result of the Nordic body map questionnaire, analyze, conclusion, and suggestion. Then it's finished. Result and discussion. The most of the students feel pain in the waist, followed by pain in the buttock and the back, and followed pain in the right hand and right wrist. This occurred because their table and chair do not support their position and habit when working on digital drawing assessment for a long time. Some students do not have adequate facilities to support their body function when working on digital drawing assessment. A student in this study used an office chair, while the student used wooden and plastic chair, and the student sat on the floor. Level pain based on chair and table types. Students using limited facilities that do not support their body function face a greater risk of fatigue and pain compared to those using adequate facilities. Level pain based on table height. The height and less ergonomic table design also affect the student pain and fatigue. The height of the table should be adjusted to the elbow position and chair height. It is also essential to consider that the height of the working surface does not necessarily equal table height. Students might suffer from kypsis if their table is too low. An overly low table may cause abduction and neck kypsis, resulting in fatigue in shoulder and neck muscle. Level pain based on hand position. The hard sharp table edge might increase student rates of pain in hand. Such a table design causes pain when resting a hand on the table, as presented in the table comparing the level of pain based on hand position. Students feel pain in their hand when working in such a position because they rest their hand on a hard surface. Level pain based on relation position change. The questionnaire result shows that most students tend to change their position when working on drawing assessment. They often change their position as it was effective in reducing pain. Students making position change more often suffer from fewer pain risks. Jamal Jackson, in his paper entitled Paper on Economic Homeschool Space for Your Child this fall, stated that an expert of ergonomics from a Cornell University suggests a position change every 20 minutes. It would be better if the individual stand up for 8 minutes and walk for 2 minutes when taking the position. The trick is useful for improving productivity and preventing the body from being stuck in the same position for a long time. In the same vein, Moneta also suggests avoiding sitting in the same position for more than 20 or 30 minutes. Some students do not change their position and do not feel pain because most of them use an office chair to adjust their posture. As the name infers, the office chair is indeed designed from working in front of a laptop or computer for a long time. Accordingly, it supports the user posture optimally and minimizes the pain and fatigue. An ergonomic chair can lower the risk of headache, fatigue, soreness, and back and prevent problem growth tendons. Recommendation: students who sit on the floor can rest in their back on the wall with a soft pad to minimize pain. Meanwhile, students who use hard backrest can add a soft pad to reduce pain. This soft pad was designed by Ergonomic Design. Alternative personal table design. Based on the result of the study, we make an alternative table design that can be used to support student activity and posture when working on digital drawing assessment. The study found that most of the students often change their position when working, such as from sitting on a chair to sitting on the floor, or from sitting on the floor to lying on the ground. Based on the finding, we developed a personal table with adjustable height, which is functional for many sitting positions. The reasonable tabletop is made using plastic and made in dial shape, thus minimizing the sudden rates of pain in the wrist and hand when working on digital drawing assessment. The table leg was made using steel to keep it alive when being moved. The table also provides a phone or table holder or tablet holder, built-in cup holder, stationary boxes, and movable stopper to prevent the laptop from falling when the laptop is reclined. The tabletop provides no space to put a laptop, book, and mouse and hand to move freely. The slim table foot design is aimed to allow it to be entered into a hollow space below the sofa or bed. Conclusion: sitting chair and table design and position when working on digital drawing assessment may cause pain. This study suggests a position that minimizes pain, although the student use limited facilities that do not support the posture. The study also proposed an alternative personal table design with adjustable height to support the student habit of frequent position change when working on the digital drawing assessment. Thank you.